Welcome everyone to a series against Afghanistan. This is going to be a fascinating series. Both teams are pretty evenly matched in terms of their stars, with Afghanistan having a slight better star than ours. Let's go over the rest of the New Zealand tour. We got a win on that particular tour in the first T20 International. Posted 166 for 4 with a few interesting names. Shadman Islam got an opportunity, got 74 with the bat. Top scored. Muhammad Naeem 47 off 34 at the top. Harodoi got an opportunity as well. And we picked another player who done reasonably well in this innings. Suman Khan. He's been a decent performer in domestic cricket for Dhaka and Camilla. And he deserved an opportunity. And we just snuck over the line there, so I was pretty happy going into the next game. But New Zealand pretty much embarrassed us in this match. Henry 3 for 12, 2 for 23 for Sears, Jameson 1 for 17, and Neesham 3 for none. And no one really got going. And they made a bit of a meal of it. They were 27 for 3, 64 for 4. Rahman 3 for 19, pretty memorable spell, but pretty embarrassed. And Kane Williams show in the final game, 114 off 58, 13 fours, 3 sixes. And just good cameos from Phillips, Nichols, and Taylor. And 210 for 5 is always a steep order to try and chase. And we're 100 all out. So two pretty poor batting performances. New Zealand dominated with the ball and dominated that series pretty much. So we're here to bounce back. Just to show you guys the world rating still. We are still in a reasonable position in most of the formats. But we want to get a series win against the Afghanistan side, who are rapidly improving all the time. But you guys will be back when the team is named. Here's our team for the first one-day international against Afghanistan. So we've got Muhammad Naeem opening up with Saif Hassan. Taman Iqbal's going to go to 3 and he's captain. Shakib at 4. Nurul Hassan at 5. Mamadullah at 6. Safuddin at 7. Naeem Hassan at 8. Debutant and pretty much he's had a test match and he did alright. Hassan Murad, 20 years of age. We've got Tuscan Ahmed out of nowhere, been plucked back. Domestic form been pretty good this season. Obviously deserves a call out. 24 wickets, 11.75 this season. And we've got Rahman, who has been pretty good for us throughout year 2 of this career mode. So this is going to be a real test. See where we're at. They've got 3 spinners, Nabi Khan and Mujib Ur Rahman. So it's going to be a pretty big test for our team. So just want to bowl a bit of a back of a length. Don't need to be too aggressive early on. Just got to bowl a good line. Tuscan Ahmed, first delivery back in a long time in Bangladesh colours. He takes a wicket at Zadran. So it's a very good strike from Tuscan Ahmed. He's showing that he's in really good touch. Afghanistan have recovered from that. And they're 53 for 1 after 10 overs. So we'll get the spin in. We'll play a defensive game with young Murad. Get him through his overs, you know, and hopefully gets a few wickets along with that. Tuscan Ahmed, we'll just defensively. I want to get through a few overs of Shakib Al Hassan here. I think Shakib can get through at least a few overs, would be quite nice. We'll drop the length back. Hopefully, with the pitch having a wee bit of assistance for us in innings 1, that we can get a few wickets. Got the wicket of Ahmed. So Murad's bowled quite well, and Shakib has probably bowled his spell for the game. 21. Oh, hang on, I'm going to bowl a little bit more aggressive with Naeem and just going to pitch it up a little bit more. We can't be afraid to pitch it up too much. Want the ball to get a wee bit of turn, obviously. Just want to get this guy through his first spell. Shazad is gone. Key blow too, Mohammad Shazad. Good handy cricketer for them. Very good aggressive batsman. And those are very good stats in his career. Razuli's in now. 1 for 62 on debut for Murad. Wee bit expensive. We'll bring Tuscan Ahmed back and we'll be using him to bowl a little bit more aggressive than normal. We need to get the wicket big time. We need to probably get the opener out, Gurbaz. And Tuscan Ahmed will get the wicket of Razuli. So good call bringing Ahmed back. So good job there. Get the wickets. So Gurbaz has just put up his 100. 13 fours, 2 sixes. Afghanistan looking very good at the moment. But Ahmed has come back and taken a couple key wickets. 102. 191 for 5 are now Afghanistan. Safudin into the attack. Very late into the piece. Tuscan Ahmed will be out of the attack. We'll bring Rahman back, and he's going to pitch it up. We're hunting for a few wickets. I sense there's a chance here to get a few wickets. So hopefully with his aggression that he picks up a couple, even if he is a bit expensive. Zadarun is gone. And it has paid dividends. He got 2 wickets in the spell, so that's really good. Drop Rahman out of the attack now. Bowl Shakib. Shakib's a big decision. To bowl. Oh, hang on. I should have changed my field first. One thing I don't like is when the field changes like that. It should just stay the way it is. That little bit there. In case I want the field like that. Safudin. Can Shakib get through a few overs here? He has. Now we'll bring back Tuscan Ahmed. Try and clean up this innings if we can. Afghanistan's their credit. They're going to bat out their 50 overs. They're going to post something competitive anyway. Yeah, really good chase. 283 for 7. So Khan and Nabi did a good job towards the end. That's going to be really hard to get. I thought they batted quite well, Afghanistan. Tuscan Ahmed, yeah, reasonably good return for him. Like I said, we need to get some class back into this team. So we're gonna get that tempo going at 5.2 and 4.6. I want to keep the run rate under a certain amount. So they're opening up with Khan. It's a really interesting decision, Masood. So they've operating 4 spinners, obviously. Naeem's gone for 5, brings Iqbal to the crease. Lovely shot from Iqbal. Is that going to go all the way? Yes, it will. But yeah, Rashid Khan bringing the trump card in early is a good decision, I reckon. To get 1 or 2 early wickets, puts us under pressure. Mujib into the attack. Afghanistan are going to really test us out with the spin. Need to win this series. Just to get some confidence back. We've been sort of rattled a bit last 2 or 3 series. Like we had some really good momentum towards the end of year 1 and start of year 2. It's just really fallen apart a wee bit. But that's okay. We've got some aging players that we're just trying to just sort of sift out slowly. I just need some good all-rounders and that coming through just to bolster that middle order if we can. Don't need to really risk the run rate too much at the moment. Mujibur Rahman gets the wicket of Saif Hassan out for 14. Brings Shakib to the wicket. 2 very experienced campaigners at the crease. And Afghanistan making life tough. Just going to get that aggression up. Lovely shots. Down the ground, 4 runs. Can't let these spinners settle. This is their game to squeeze the life out of us. So just gotta be brave, take them on. We could have restricted them for a lot less at the end of the day. This Nabi and Khan had a say in that. Lovely shot from Shakib Al Hassan. 4 runs. The odd boundary, get the 1s and 2s. That's all we need. The odd boundary, it's just required. Lovely shot, 4 runs. We'll spin play against Afghanistan, but the pitch sort of is going to favour the spin a little bit. Lovely shot from Al Hassan. Down to the pitch of the ball. Gets it on the full, 4 runs. Lucky edge for Iqbal. There's no slips though. Al Hassan out for 19 brings Nurul Hassan to the crease. He's really got to make a name for himself on this series. He's been given a few opportunities here and there. Raheem's coming towards the end of his career. We're on that hunt for that next wicket keeper of sorts. Have been for the last couple of seasons. Hassan, he's been caught. No, he hasn't. Careful catch behind. Hasn't been given. So Iqbal. Run rates at 7. Most career one-day runs for Bangladesh, 10,019. So obviously he's got the most ever for everyone. So phenomenal stuff. To have over 10,000 one-day domestic and international runs. Bit of turn there for Nabi. Partnership key. We can let this slide up to around about 8, I think. Just going to play this quite well. You can see off a few of their spinners and then target maybe that medium pacer when he comes on next. Yep. This is the over that I'm targeting this guy. Then we'll just settle down against the spinners just to get that rate up again. Although he looks like he can be quite a handful. All the same. We'll take the boundary off there. We targeted that over to an extent. Down a wee bit. Nabi's bowled out. 8 runs per over required for Bangladesh now. It's getting pretty steep. It's got to come home pretty fast. But yeah, good score from Afghanistan at the end of the day. They obviously will be looking for a scalp. And we are a likely target at the moment. It's gone for 4. Hassan gets a streaky shot away. Playing a miss. 8.3 and over. Couple big overs of 10 or 12 will get that rate well under where it needs to be. Tamim Iqbal's 90 off 119 deliveries. He's played quite well. But yeah, we have to up our rate now. We've got no choice. Play a bit of risky cricket. Big shot from Hassan. Just need to relieve some of the pressure Afghanistan are building on us. So they're bringing in a lot of right arm mediums now. So hopefully that's their weakness in their attack. Just not having that X factor pace. Come on, guys. We've got to keep getting these big overs. It's playing a miss. It's a play and a miss, man. I reckon Tamim Iqbal's been a wee bit slow in this innings. But if he can bat right through, we're a very good chance. Khan into the attack. Iqbal smashes a few 4s away. He's brought up his 100 as well for 137 deliveries. And we really have to launch into them now. 2 in batsmen. This has to be the over that we have to get 15, 16. If we can. Come on. Iqbal's gone. That's a big loss of a wicket for Bangladesh. Out for 104. Brings Mamadullah to the crease. Take a couple overs to probably set a win. That's a turning point in the game, I'd say. Khan looking ominous. Couple plays and misses now. Come on, 3 plays and misses, man. You got to take the initiative. 11 and over required. That's we probably left our run a little bit too late in this match. We've got 9 off the over. Make that a big over of 15. Mamadullah getting amongst the act. So 10.1 needed. 61 off 30. Mamadullah's gone for 14 off 7. Just that one partnership between Khan and Nabi, eh? It's going to be the difference in this match. Yeah, she's over now. I think I'll be pretty disappointed with this. We've got to be a better side. Afghanistan sure are a rising side and got some good players. We've got to be better ourselves. 55 of 24. Rashid Khan bowling towards the death. That's a really good call from them. 2-3-6 for 6. So Afghanistan will go 1-0 up, looking to close out the series. Can we bounce back? Can we at least make it go to decider in this video? Make it really entertaining for you guys. Got to redeem ourselves after this effort. It's been some positives, but as I've mentioned many times, the positives are only can go so far. We've got to start evolving into a side that can win consistently. I just think we missed a trick when Nabi and Khan got that partnership towards the end. That's really just been the difference. So we would have been right on their score if we'd been clinical enough. So Afghanistan win the first one-day international by 27 runs, 256 for 7 Bangladesh score they can post, 104 and 64, the only real scores of note from our team. And well done to the Bangladesh side, Gurbaz with that 102, and of course that little partnership towards the end. So yeah, definitely got to bounce back. This is a really important series to us. I'm going to bring in another seamer. Right? No, we'll bring in Mahidi Hassan just to bolster up that batting at the back end a little bit. I'm going to keep that team roughly the way it is, so I'm reasonably happy with it. So yeah, we'll stick with this team. Or I might. No, I'm gonna bring in Meyer. So we've got 3 seamers. We've got 3 spinners if necessary. Well, 4 seamers if necessary, and 3 spinners. So we'll go with that for the second match. Obviously, we'd probably want to bat first. Unfortunately, we've lost the toss, and Afghanistan have gone into bat first. So early wickets are a must. We'll keep that sort of there. Up the aggression a little bit. Try and get some wickets early on. Tuscan Ahmed bowled reasonably well in that first one-day international, and he's got the century maker from the last game. Gurbaz is gone. Tuscan Ahmed, I reckon he's made an impact since he's come back. Just an absolute good touch. He's got the wicket of Zadran now. So 49 for 2 after 10. We'll bowl Safuddin. Let's get him through some overs. Reasonable aggression and reasonable defensive action as well. Let's lower it back a wee bit for Meyer. Just take our time. Make sure we get our field settings and that reasonably well off. I can make some more fields here as well. I probably should. Shazad is gone. Meyer with the wickets. But one thing I'm pretty happy with, I'm giving enough youngsters an opportunity to sort of build their career up. Mahidi Hassan, T20 International field that we've got here set up. We'll just lower that down a wee bit. In fact, I'll go down to 1 bar each. And we'll just get a mindset of just trying to put scoreboard pressure on these guys, to say the least. Just need another strike though, because Ahmed and Razuli are looking quite good. Shakib into the crease now. Just going to rotate this round. I'll probably up the bars a little bit. Shakib can bowl a little bit more attacking, I think. Out the attack. We'll bring Tuscan Ahmed back for a couple. Probably a 2-over spell here. I pressed for 3. 152 for 3 after 25. They're looking good. Just got to work out a solution here pretty quickly. Safuddin. Back of a length now. We're just going to change it up. Going to bowl a normal line. Al Hassan just going to peg it back. Yeah, we're going to try and force the mistake, really, from them too. This is brilliant batting from Afghanistan again. Al Hassan has got the wicket of Razuli. 61 off 51. 100 off 77 for Ahmed. And that is his third one-day international 100. 216 for 4 after 30 overs. This is going to get pretty ugly pretty quickly if we don't get any wickets in the next, say, 10 overs. We're chasing something pretty monumental. Bring Meyer into the attack. Just change our length up a wee bit again. Go with a decent field for him. Got another wicket. Ahmed's gone. Finally, 2-3-3 for 5. Rahman out of the attack. The spin has just really let us down. Look at this. 9, 11 and 8. The seamers are bowled pretty well. Mahmudullah into the attack now. Where are we? Just going to go with a different style of field. Mahmudullah's going to get a wicket. It's been expensive. Mahmudullah with another one. Just got to get them out for under 300, and we're just going to bat well. Come on, fight back, guys. Khan gone. Good. It's about through them now. Mahmudullah's bowled a pretty good spell. Tuscan Ahmed. Try and get this last couple of wickets. Oh, they're still going. Damn it. Just, again, just a little niggly partnership towards the end here. It's just going to creep them over that 300 mark. It's a pretty good effort from Afghanistan. 311 for 9 off their 50 overs. 120 to Ahmed. Razuli 61. And just a sloppy performance again from Bangladesh. Meyer's bowling pretty well. He's sort of just in the infancy of his career at the moment. So, need a better start. Just got to set the tone early. I think we really have to target these medium pacers. Try and get that tempo going early. 309. We could be losing this series. That's the way it will be. Muhammad Naeem. Lovely shot. 4 runs. Come on, guys. Let's take this to a decider. Let's bat really well in this innings, eh? Get ourselves started. No, probably just go at 6.2 and 5.5. Saif Hassan's probably not the man for this situation. See if he steps up, though. He has to go. Pretty much he's scoring a wee bit too slow. Naeem with a lovely shot for 4. Runs. It's getting a few away. 45 without loss after 9, 46 without loss after 10. Like, the run rate's okay at the moment. We've established a partnership. But Khan Nabi to bowl quite a few overs. It's a big shot. It's gone all the way for 6. Need a few more of those sailing over the rope, really, just to get this run rate under control. Saif Hassan. Lovely cut shot. Sort of a ramp. Goes for a boundary. That's brilliant from Naeem. He's put up his 50 with that 6. Partnership starting to bloom now. It's good to see. If Hassan can get that strike rate up a little bit, would be fantastic. Bangladesh closing on 100 without loss now. And that's the 100-run partnership between this pair. New all-time record against Afghanistan. It's good, really reasonably good batting. Just to finish off the over here, we really needed that boundary. 73 off 57, Mujib-ur-Rahman. Desperately looking for a wicket here, Afghanistan. Bangladesh is sort of chipping away at this monumental score that Afghanistan got. It's a big shot. Slog sweep. All the way for 6. Oh, bit of an edge. That's a terrible run, guys. We've just run out Naeem for 74 or 58. Oh, that's a key blow. Why? That is not on. That single at all. Got over. 6.5 required per over. Hassan has to make up for that very poor judge of a run. It's a full toss. That's oh, it's not punished. It's gone for a single, and he's brought up his 50. This will be the key moment in the game. How well we play Rashid Khan. Get this guy under pressure. Lovely shot from Iqbal. Got over for Bangladesh. Good shots. Harvey pitches that up. Gets the treatment. 4 runs. And Iqbal will get a boundary too. So that's keeping the run rate in check. 150 up. Of 25 overs. So we've just got the rate over 6. Come on, guys. Got to get this away. Damn. Come on, guys. Could be better than this. That's good. Got a maximum off the over. Just, again, getting more than what's required. Good shots. I really want to take this to a decider. Oh, he's trapped in front. Khan strikes. Out for 67, save Hassan. Bring Shakib to the wickets. Shakib will just play himself in for a few deliveries and then hopefully get himself established. Oh, he's gone. Khan strikes again. And Bangladesh have been rocked back. And the innings is sort of capitulated. 175 for 4 now. Eight and over required. Just all that hard work gone. I think the key moment was Naeem was really set, and he is class if he can get going. Playing a miss. 188 for 4 Bangladesh. Still not out of it, of course. Just need a partnership of sorts. 189 for 5. I think Afghanistan are going to wrap up this series. And in pretty convincing fashion. So, yeah, it's been a pretty rough couple of tours and home series for the Bangladesh side. 198 for 6. Just the pressure of chasing that big score got to us a wee bit there. Like, tried to keep pace with it. 199 for 6 now, Bangladesh. Over the rope. Have a bit of fireworks, eh? Let's take Rashid Khan on his own game. How badly that backfired. But yeah, Bangladesh is going to... we're going to have to do a lot better in the dead rubber. And I mean a lot better. Like, it's just disappointing. Like, we're showing glimpses of what we're capable of. And just a few little mistakes here and there have cost us. But I'm happy with Saif Hassan and Mohammed Naeem anyway. They're starting to show their promise. So we haven't got much else apart from them at the moment. Just waiting for a couple of classy bowlers and all-rounders to come through the ranks. But yeah, well played to Afghanistan. We can't take that away from them. They have batted sublimely in the 2 matches and they've strangled us with spin. And it's paid dividends. 239 for 8. Afghanistan won by 72 runs this time. So very convincing result. I think, did we win a series against them last time? Yeah, I just want to see our record if we can. World ratings, Bangladesh. What's our performance like against them? We won the last ODI series against them, so we are going to drop some points. Probably drop down to 16 points. We're still in 8th, which is okay. But yeah, let's win the stead rubber. So we will give Hassan a bit of a run. Again. Bring Huck into the team. And we'll give Iqbal a bit of a rest. Captain will be Shakib. Might bring the young spinner in as well. I think Tuscan Ahmed's been a fine this season. Yeah, we'll keep the spinner out, actually. So that'll be it. This is our team for the final game. And we've lost the toss again. We've been put into bowl first again. So got to bowl pretty good discipline. Pitch the ball up, of course. Bit of aggressiveness going for a couple overs. See if we can snag a couple wickets. Tuscan Ahmed. Bowling back of a length. Rahman has got the wicket of Gurbaz. So 61 for 1 after 10. We'll bring in Hassan. Try and slow this run rate down a wee bit. Bring the length back a little bit as well. Zadran's gone. Good. But yeah, one thing I have to say is Afghanistan are one of those sort of sides that are very capable of winning a series as well against us. And in many teams around the world at the moment, they are a rapidly improving side. And in these sort of conditions, they can really prosper. Shakir's been too expensive. Okay, we'll bring Meyer into the attack. Yeah, just want some of these young guys to sort of get the experience from this. Learn from it. As we can. We've got the run out there. Shazad, that could be a key run out because we've struck twice. Got the wicket of Ahmad as well. 58. Meyer's bowling quite well actually. Like he's really impressed by him. Hassan's bowled out. 1 for 44 off his 10. Brings Safudin into the attack. Afghanistan, 170 for 5 after 30 overs. Gonna bring back Rahman. Yeah, I'm just gonna see what other field options we've got. Just gonna play that sort of field against them. 211 for 5. They've sort of composed themselves again. Tuscan Ahmed will get the wicket of Razuli. Couple strikes. Got the wicket of Nabi. Good. Get the wicket of Khan and Zadran, please. .248 for 7. Afghanistan. Rahman. To bowl the last over. And just a little thing again. We've let them get away again to the score. Kept it under 200. 298 for 8. 50s to Razuli, Zadaran, and Ahmad. And are we going to get swept in this series? We'll find out pretty quickly. We'll get the run rate. Try to get that established pretty quickly. Mohammed Naeem. He's gone. Brilliant delivery. Out for a duck. It's Alamul Haq. is gone for 1. So we've lost a couple of early ones. And is Shakib going to be joining the party? He will be. He's run out. 3 for 3. Oh boy, oh boy. Some of the shot selections, lads. 10 for 3 now. It's alright, like, this is what it's all about. Like, our career mode is going to have a lot of highs and lows early on. I reckon we've got a lot here to work with. Showing some really positive signs in Test cricket that we can fight and whatnot. It's just the limited over stuff that needs to be worked on. Won a few matches here and there, but yeah, a bit disappointing to lose probably 3-0 here to Afghanistan. But they played well. They played a bit of cricket. That's Mamadullah gone. 43 for 5. Safudin hits it down the ground. 8 for 5. Yeah, we're just going to have a real good look at ourselves, because the next series against South Africa, we will be playing the T20 internationals on video, by the way. Right, but we'll be looking hard at our squad, see if we can get some new guys potentially in. We'll just stick with what we've got. And Hassan's gone 17 off 44, 53 for 6. Oh boy. Not even going to bat 30 overs, are we? Like, this is not my fault either. Like, I haven't got the aggression bars up too high. Just Afghanistan are bowled in the right areas and got the rewards. Yeah, some players have been given ample opportunity and probably just haven't quite taken their chances, as far as I'm concerned. I think we have to say sayonara to Mamadullah and maybe Shakib, and just build towards that future, you know. Like, Shakib's bowling is not there anymore, really. His batting in the limited over stuff may be something we have to look at. He's still good enough for Test cricket at 4, Shakib, but limited overs we could bring someone else in and give them the experience that we need. Need to sort of reinvigorate the team a little bit. It's Footen showing a bit of fight here. 107 for 7. Another rough day at the office. Just trying to bat out for a bit of respectability, but even that's not going to happen. Afghanistan will be absolutely ecstatic with how they've performed in the series. While we'll be heavily disappointed. We just didn't quite bowl well enough in certain scenarios. I'm going to have to sort of look at myself as well. I've got to sort of readjust fields and that probably as well a bit more. Like, get some men like covering certain scoring shots. May change the lines of what we bowl to certain players and stuff like that. So it's all about learning the process. Like, I played cricket captain for years, but in harsh reality is we should have probably did a lot better in this series. We only post 150 for 7 off 50 overs. So we put up the white flag once we lost a lot of wickets. But at least we batted the 50 there. We got absolutely decimated in the last 2 games. Credit to Afghanistan. They played quite well. So our next port of call is the T20 over internationals. We'll play them offline. I've only got one more series to sort of go. And you'll be here for the 3 one-day internationals against South Africa and see if any changes were made improves the side. So smash the like button, guys. It will get better. It's just we're in a transition period of sort of trying to replace some really good players like Shakib, Mushfiqur Rahim, Tamim Iqbal, Mamadullah. They're 4 really good quality players for Bangladesh that I've got to try and replace. And they're just not quite there at the moment. The bowling attack's sort of learning as well. But we'll get there, you know. And but once again, we'll see you later.